Alrighty. Well, good morning. As everybody knows, I tend to do a lot of these streams when I am cooking for some reason. But I'll give a quick update on what's going on. Um, Basically, we have a GoFundMe going, and it's just not asking for a lot here or a lot of money. It's just to offset the costs of childcare and other things. My wife, VP Kaya, everybody has seen her through this channel if you're, a returning person. But basically, what happened was she is now 23 weeks pregnant, and she has what's called a subchorionic hematoma. Now, 99% of subchorionic hematomas go away on their own within a few days of finding out you have them. But this is like the 0.0001% where it is not going away. They're tracking it, they're following it, they're seeing what's happening, but what's happening now is it pools a little bit of blood, but it's an active hemorrhage. So it's basically just constantly bleeding, constant monitoring, trying to kind of like see where things are going, what's going to happen next. Sorry, I'm grabbing eggs. So really, I don't know. Sorry, let's get back on that little bit of ADHD. I saw the eggs and I was like, oh, yeah, gotta make some eggs next. So with this hematoma, she's lost quite a bit of blood. The first day was like the first transfusion, I would say. Like, we got released from the hospital and she started feeling like symptomatic, and we're like, okay, well, we'll go back in as a precaution. They ended up giving her the blood transfusion, and we went home. So it was they gave her 2 units of blood, and we're like, okay, we're good to go home, it's safe, we're happy. And they didn't really stop there. A few hours later, probably about 6 hours after that, she started feeling symptomatic again, and it turns out that her levels didn't rise as high as they wanted it to, and so they gave her an admittance to the hospital and then another transfusion with just 1 more unit of blood. So in 12 hours, she ended up having to go through 2 cycles of needing blood. And lo and behold, yeah, you're telling me, Derek. I don't even know what to say about it. She really didn't like being in the hospital. They want to monitor her. They want to take her into Vancouver. And it looks like it was just you. Looks like somebody else just joined too. Anyway, they wanted to take her to... You guys are all welcome to say hello. Yeah, so anywho, they want to take her to Women's, like BC Women's. It's far from home, and she doesn't really want to do it yet, but we were told that basically due to the trauma in her uterus, there is a high chance of preterm birth. So what we're doing now is we're actually tracking it every day. We're watching for a variety of symptoms, and we are watching for the bleeding to continue as it is. She's averaging out about 100 milliliters of blood a day. Obviously, like, just so you guys know, it's like an offset of blood, so your body tries to make as much as it can. And so even with 100 milliliters, she could maybe make a fraction of that back. So we're doing a few different supplements, magnesium. She's got iron, and then she's also got her prenatal pills. And these are actually what's kind of keeping her going. Wow. Well, I'm glad to see that people are coming, or 8. Um, yeah, so I did post a link in the description. It's just to the GoFundMe, so if anybody did have the even like a couple of dollars here and there to help, basically I have to pay for some childcare so I can go back to work. Because in order for us to keep our home, I have to be able to go to work. You guys are welcome to take a look at the link, donate if you can. If you can't, I'm not going to hold it against anybody. It's really just to see what kind of help we can get right now. But basically, she's stuck in bed. And, I mean, she's under bed rest, right, obviously, with the amount of bleeding, the amount of pain that comes along with the bleeding. And we are trying to figure out ideas, and this is something you guys can come up with. Oh shit, my phone fell. I was just hanging up a call, somebody's trying to call me. I'm not really into that right now. If you guys have some ideas, this is something that would be cool. We're trying to find out ideas she can do in bed. She started crocheting, she's drawing, we got her some pastels and markers and things like that, but, you know, obviously, like, we know that she's a gamer, but doesn't really want to play games right now, considering she's stuck where she is. So, if you guys have also some suggestions in the chat here, just kind of telling me what you guys would think you'd want to do laying in bed 24/7 for months at a time. Obviously, not the ideal situation, considering we don't want to be in bed 24/7 all the time, but that's where she is, where she's stuck. Oh, Jake, my boy, I was not expecting to see. Wait, is that you calling? Sorry, the top of my phone is kind of a little messed up, but I think that was you, wasn't it? Yes, okay. I guess I can give you the rundown again. Caden's been in and out of the hospital. She has a subchorionic hematoma. That hematoma is in what's called the 0.001% percentile, which means it's still bleeding and has not gone away. And they're thinking that it won't go away on its own. They can't do surgery because it's like right at the top of the uterus. And so if she does need surgery, it'll have to be after the baby's born. Oh, and I guess I forgot that this is also an announcement to you. There is a baby coming. I completely forgot about saying that part to you. But she's 23 weeks pregnant. We have a doctor who in British Columbia is actually willing to deliver the baby sooner. Yeah. See, I love this child with my life, as you already know. And it's like, and it's crazy because, like, Caden's bedridden, man. She can't go anywhere. And I need the extra help at the house where I can get it. And unfortunately, you know, everybody does have work, so we have to pay for professionals to come in and basically, like, watch the kids at the house whenever, like, Caden's here, because she can't leave the bed. Basically, without these supplements, she'd probably need to go to the hospital already. But we're taking magnesium, she's taking iron, she's got her prenatal pills with a bunch of a super long list of vitamins that inside of the prenatal pills. She's constantly having to take Tylenol. And thanks to all of the, this one's not as fun. Thanks to all of the tests they had to do, they accidentally gave her an infection. And now she's on antibiotics to clear said infection. And where everything is it's like, it's crazy. So as I said to everybody, you guys are welcome to go into the description of this stream, the video, and you're welcome to just donate if you have the opportunity. But again, I am also just open to suggestions on things for her to do in bed. Basically, she's not allowed to do anything. She's been crocheting, but she's still learning. And then she's been doing some pastel drawings. She's been doing a lot of flowers. Valentine's Day was spent in bed. Add a Q&A sticker. Your dream gaming setup. Like, what? No. So you can tell, YouTube knows that I'm a gamer. So, I don't know. I don't know really what to say. I mean, I've talked to a few people about what's going on. And I have made it abundantly... Sorry, my nose is itchy. That's why I'm grabbing it. I have had some help coming in and out of the house, but, you know, never take... Shit. That's messed up. That is very messed up. I know you've been talking to Josh. He and I have been talking about you because you're one of our common lovers. I'm sorry that you wrecked your car, man. I definitely would love to hear more about it. I know that life gets away from you sometimes, and sometimes things just happen. Like, look at this. This was a fluke that came out of nowhere, right? Yeah. Like, look at this. Like, I am one of the more stable guys in my life. Like, everyone talks about my family having this everything going well, and then out of nowhere, like, my issue is that my life throws a curveball every so often, and that curveball is usually a big doozy. This one here is the kind of doozy where it's like, you think you might lose the one you love, and like watching how the doctors are like, oh, I don't know what it is. For months they didn't know what it was, and they like, oh, I don't know what's causing the bleeding, and then they're like, oh, well, now we know, but it's something we can't do anything about. See? Curveball. Wrecking your car. Curveball. Doozies all around. Yeah. And that's where it is. It's like, it's fucking insane. Like, you have been in an interesting life. Like, you got people like you and I who have so much potential in the world, and we do so many great things for so many good people, and life is just like, hey, you got it a little too easy with your brain and your body. Let's make it so that something you can't control hits you. And I think that that's where things like get really hard. Like, I'm talking to like therapists and everything about this whole thing. We've got like social workers involved on purpose, like not like somebody else called, but we requested a social worker to come and like help us because we needed some resources for Caden and resources for the babies. Right now, it's like Caden's feeling like she just wants to lay in bed, but she wants to be out of bed, and it's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. And I'm making breakfast. Some eggs, made some pancakes. I'm gonna do up some hash browns. I'm like just trying to make the best of the day, right? Now, what has everybody else been up to other than, you know, maybe calamities? Oh. It's okay. I'm just streaming, so I'm talking as much as I can. Should I do hash browns? I think I should. Give me a second. I don't mind making food in front of people. This is the best way to do my streams anyways. I get, like, weirdly enough, back when I, like, was streaming just to get Caden views, my highest viewership came from me cooking. Just talking. In this case, I'm just like, maybe some good could come from it. Like, I don't know. I think, like, my hope is that by doing this stream, we can get whatever help we need, you know, instead of like sitting here wondering all the time. Oh shoot. Everybody's calling me today. Everybody's calling me. Emmy! Run. What? Are you saying you want to eat food? I'm making your food right now. I think that's the part that makes everything so much easier, is like having the kiddos in a good, bright mood. Makes life a little bit easier. Bump, bump. So, again, I can't see the viewership, so I don't really know if anybody else is here, but if there is, then I can give that update again. Josh, welcome. Basically, we were just saying that there's a GoFundMe inside of my description, and the description gives like super brief, like, and I mean super brief because like I didn't really want to do a stream, but basically my wife is really sick. She's got a lot of bleeding and is bedridden, and I need to be able to go back to work. So I'm trying to find the funds where I could like pay for a babysitter or something to come in. I've never even heard of that. But, you know, the world has come up with a lot of weird ideas like that, so you never really know what works. Food? I don't know what it was, but something knocked down my phone. Hey, princess. Ah, better today than yesterday. He's saying you woke up at a better time today. I've got guests here. As I said, we're trying to offset the having to do everything alone. Big boulder. I like the sense of humor. It does help. I mean, I'm sorry if I didn't react to it, but like, I'm really tired. Yesterday was a long one. I hung out with the kids, tried to hang out with the wife as best as I could, and then I cleaned the house. Woo, I thought I almost lost that. Should we do a little bit of salt? I think so. I'd say salt to taste, but that was a little much. Yeah, so in the beginning of the video I did tell everybody like what we're looking at, gave a bit of a rundown on everything. Obviously I'm not saying give me $1 million, I'm not even saying donate more than $1, but I'm saying that we're in need, we're going through it, and that there's still stuff going on in life. We're building, we're working. Trying to work, I mean. What can I say? And a lot of my friends are on here, they can see the notifications. Maybe they'll come and say hello. Like Jake, for instance, I'm glad to see that he's around. I'm glad to see that a few people, I saw a couple people I already know, people who've been in the streams before. I've seen. Hello from Drew Petites. Oh, how is Drew Petites going? Sorry, I don't really know what it is, but I'm assuming it's some sort of show. We're making potatoes now. Making potatoes. Yeah. Doing this stream has been a very interesting one, obviously. I'll have to go to the store and try to get some tankers and things like that. I noticed we're running low on a few things around the house. So, once I get some help here, I will run to the store. Which is even harder, because, like, we're starting to run low on funds. That's why I want to go back to work, is so I can, like, afford the things that we normally have. Like, we had a stock before this happened, and some people have given us, like, a few things here and there to assist, and family has been around. They've done well. They've done pretty good. Every time I get a notification, my phone falls. Stay. Stay. Drew Petite Show. You have no profile picture, Drew. Oh, I don't speak any other languages, to be honest with you, in that sense. You're from Brazil. I'm glad that you're doing okay. I'm struggling. I just don't like watching my wife in the position she's in, so it kind of hurts just to see it. I didn't think, like, you know, it'd be that hard, you know, but I'm trying to make do. I didn't think potatoes would take this long. So, again, if you guys have suggestions for activities she could do laying down, obviously she's on bed rest, so there's some things off the table. But, like, she's been drawing, she's been doing a few other things, but I don't know. Maybe some games. Thinking about some games she could play. Hopefully these things cook all the way through. Jameson natural sources since 1922. So, I don't know that language, and I don't have a way of translating it right now. But I hope you do understand a little bit of English. If not, I mean, I'm sure there's a way to translate it. There's a lot going on for us. But, hey, up! I'm thinking he's in the bathroom. Cook. Let's get a sear going now. Cooking this all the way through. Oh, your English is bad. Okay. it said that your comment was bad because you put 3Ks. I was gonna ask you to translate something, but I was able to do it just by looking at it. It was just saying that like he doesn't really understand, like he understands English, but like he doesn't speak it. Here we go. No idea how many people have come to watch yet. I have like no way of telling, but I'm glad that people came in to like, you know, take a look at the stream and see what it's about, considering hopefully if anybody does see it, they want to help or they have suggestions, because I like suggestions just as much as I like getting the GoFundMe funded. I want to make it better for my wife, but I need to work. So go to work, come home, deal with the kiddos, put them to bed, and then what? Like, we could play video games, but she doesn't really want to play video games all the time. And it leaves, like, a few options. But options together. Like, even if there's new card games. Because we play Phase 10 all the time. And Phase 10 is a great game, but I like to win. She likes to win. And so it's always a fight. We do have Uno. Obviously, Uno. But it's not one we choose to play regularly, I think. We were considering the idea of maybe doing Monopoly. But again, Monopoly is a hard one because you can't play it in bed. Because again, she's on bed rest. So, trying to find options for her to do. Board games, card games, things that like you can like play easily in bed. Because again, bed rest. Americano. No. Canadian. Canadian. It's funny, Canadians always defer that. Yes, Canada. Top. Yeah. I love it. I mean, I'm grateful to be Canadian, you know, with everything going on in the rest of the world. We're having our own issues, but at least, you know, we're not at war, which is helpful. Yeah, baby? Is Ev in the living room? Then I think he's in the bathroom. C-bomb light. I like that. Again, making potatoes. Trying to like make breakfast for the day. It's what you call family day here where we live, and so I'm trying to make a nice, yummy breakfast for the family. And then I'd hope to return to work tomorrow. Oh, man. I'll return some phone calls after this. I'm just giving it a little bit more time. So I'll do like one final, like, kind of tell on this. So if you guys have seen the stream, the video, whatever, my wife is in the hospital. Or in and out of the hospital, sorry. She's what you're calling an outpatient with a subchorionic hematoma. She's going okay. She's holding through, but bedridden. She's not really allowed to leave bed. Meaning she can't go out and do things. She can't handle our children. She can't do any other things that she loves to do. And that's where the GoFundMe is. It's just really to help fund us in the sense of like giving her stuff to do, paying for childcare. You live in my city? That's cool. I did not know that. I don't know who you are. But, yeah. No, it's, we're just trying to offset some things, pay for childcare, get her things to do, pay for the gas, the extra gas that we have to go to and from the hospital. We're there every 3 days. We'll be going back, so she's going back to the hospital. She's got an appointment tomorrow, an appointment the next day, and an appointment the next day. So obviously offsetting the fuel costs for that's going to be a big deal. And then on top of that, I think Monday next week she's got more blood work. And then Wednesday next week she has another appointment. And it's like the doctors are watching her really closely, and she's at home due to mental health because like she's just was going stir crazy in the hospital. Taking a look at the GoFundMe. If you guys want to, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. And if you guys have suggestions, you guys are welcome to comment on the video, the stream, and just kind of like give me some suggestions on what you would do if you were stuck in bed for months at a time. That's kind of where I'm at. That's what we're doing. Crypt, same thing. If you have suggestions, ideas, that's where it is. That's where the money rolls. Now I'm just searing potatoes, getting it ready for breakfast that I'm making. That's the really full rundown on it. I mean, there's a lot more details that will be going into this, but I'm trying to like stay optimistic. Trying to keep my head above water, and we'll see. We'll see where we're going to be in a month. We'll see where we're going to be in 4 days, 1 day, because every single day is different. Our game plan has to change daily due to development of the baby, due to development of the pregnancy, and due to the progress of the bleed. And with all of those things, it's dynamic, which makes me go completely insane. Because I don't like it. Searing some potatoes. How long have you lived here? There, Crypt. Yeah, asking questions to you guys is a big deal, I'm sorry. Like cafe. Cafe. Yes. Coffee. Got Tim Hortons coffee. Not an ad, just like I love the Tim Hortons coffee. I've got the pods. Original blend. How about you? Do you like coffee? My food's not done yet. Love coffee. As I said, I'm a huge fan of Tim Hortons coffee. Sometimes I'm not too big of a fan of the people who make it here, but I love it in general. I can't help myself or buy myself coffee when I can. Obviously, like, I haven't really been able to do it lately, but that's okay, because I have the home brew instead. Top fans. Can I click that without doing anything? Oh, I don't know if it does. Somehow, you've been commenting so much and you're still only number 2. Well, with that being said, if you can donate, great. If not, comment below what you would do if you were stuck in bed for 3 months.